All right, what's going, guys? Hooping news and updates, man. So we're doing this NBA talk, man. It's been a while since I did one of these. And I'm very happy and excited to be doing one of these, man. Because there's a lot to talk about going on with the NBA. Obviously, um, you got, you know what I mean, like just a lot happened. The Lakers lost to Memphis without Ja Morant and Dylan Brooks. The Brooklyn Nets got pounded last night by the Houston Rockets. I'll talk about James Harden. There's some news about Kyrie Irving, and there's some other stuff going on with Damien Lillard. I'll give my full take on Lillard and what Portland should do with Dame. There's just a lot going on right now with the league, man. I guess the first thing I'll start with is just the fact that the Lakers lost tonight to Memphis without Ja Morant and Dylan Brooks. Obviously, it's a very, very bad loss. But let me say this first, right? This ain't about the NBA. My Pittsburgh Steelers suck. I'll just get that out of the way right now, guys. You know what I mean? If you know the show for a long time, you know I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. They stink. I just want to make that clear. But let me talk about the Lakers. The Lakers, they didn't play good. You know what I mean? They played really bad. They made a little run in the third quarter. You know what I mean? And then second quarter they got dominated. Fourth quarter, AD had 22 on 9 of 18 shooting. See, here's my problem with AD, right? Why is AD shooting 4 threes? You know what I mean? That's my problem with Anthony Davis. Why is he shooting 4? You know what I mean? Anthony Davis is not a three-point shooter. You know what I mean? He's shooting 19% from 3, and yet this dude still jacks up 4 threes. You know what I mean? It's a problem. It's a real problem right now going on with the Lakers, man. You know what I mean? This team is not good. This team is so full of themselves. You know what I mean? This team is just, man, the Grizzlies are good. You know what I mean? First of all, the Grizzlies are really good. I'll make that clear. But the Lakers, you had to win this game, right? They're missing Dylan Brooks and they're missing Ja Morant. See, I'm telling you guys, the Lakers are going to be in the playing tournament. You know what I mean? They're going to be in that playing tournament, bro. You know what I mean? It's pretty obvious and it's pretty clear to me watching this team. The pieces don't fit. The players don't want to play for Frank Vogel. Frank Vogel needs to go. As far as I'm concerned, until there's changes, there needs to be changes to this roster. You know what I mean? Because this roster ain't going to work for the Lakers. And let me talk about Brooklyn now. You know what I mean? The Brooklyn Nets, without James Harden, without Kevin Durant, got smacked by Houston. And James Harden, I know he had, what he had, like 25 points. The stat line looks good, but James Harden is not the same. He's out of shape. He's fat. And guess what? Jalen Rose called him out on it the other day. He looked disinterested. So what I think Brooklyn should do, to be honest with you, is go to James Harden, be like, look, dude, do you want to stay here or not? You know what I mean? Like, do you want to stay in Brooklyn? Point blank, period. Are you playing great? You know what I mean? Because do you feel great here? Do you want to stay here? You know what I mean? Are you committed to being here? Because if he's not, I'm trading him. You know what I mean? I'm trading James Harden because I'll tell you guys what, man. The Brooklyn Nets are not winning the championship either. You know what I mean? You guys think I only go hard at the Lakers. No, the Brooklyn Nets stink. You know what I mean? The Nets stink. They have a good record because they beat up on bad teams. Go look at their schedule. Basically, pretty much all their wins are against bad teams. You know what I mean? And they barely had to make an epic comeback against the Dallas Mavericks. You know what I mean? The Mavericks are not even that good. So there's a lot going on right now with Brooklyn, man. And Steve Nash, listen, man. The Nets, just like Vogel, then Steve Nash. You know what I mean? I don't know how – I like Steve Nash. He seems like a great guy. He was an all-time great point guard in the league, but this dude ain't an NBA coach. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? And I don't think, hey, people in the chat, I know there's not many, they'll come in. More people will come in the stream. But people in the chat right now, and if you rewatch this live stream, Steve Nash. Do you all agree that Steve Nash ain't an NBA coach? Steve Nash isn't a coach. I'm sorry. This guy is not a coach. Point blank, period, man. This guy had no experience getting a job. This guy is getting carried by his talent. Steve Nash is not a coach. I'm sorry, guys. He's not. He's only there because Kevin Durant wants him there. Point blank, period. That's the only reason he's there. And guess what? Then they got to be like, KD, listen, man. I mean, we know you run this franchise. We know this, blah, blah, blah. Let's get you a real NBA head coach in there, a good head coach, and let's build up from there. Because Steve Nash, he's not getting the job done, you know what I mean, as the head coach of the Brooklyn Nets. I don't see it. I saw major problems last year, and I'm seeing them again this year. Steve Nash is one of the main reasons why the Brooklyn Nets, to me, will not win the championship this year. And, I'll talk about my Celtics because, listen, guys, I apologize for not uploading a lot of my Celtics channels. I'll get back to uploading on there soon. But I want to talk about this, man, about the Celtics. I'm glad you brought that up, Boards. The Celtics are so inconsistent. And I've been getting, and I'm going to touch on the Dame situation here in a minute. But with the Celtics, Celtics need changes to that roster. They need changes, man. Point blank, period. We're a 500 team. We're a play-in team, and we're not a good team, guys. You know what I mean? I'm not biased. Even though I'm wearing a Celtics hoodie, I'll come on here and tell you they're not good because they're not a good team. You know what I mean? They're just not they're not good right now. You know what I mean? It's a major problem going on there in Boston. You know what I mean? Tatum and Brown, you know what I mean? I still believe in them. I still have faith in them as a duo. But there is evidence out there that they don't belong together. You know what I mean? That they don't play well with each other. Are the Orlando Magic done? Nah, the Magic got a good future. You know what I mean? But y'all got, bro, let me stay on point here with the Celtics. What the Celtics need to do, all right, this is what they need to do. Call up the Spurs and get DeJounte Murray. You know what I mean? Give them anything on the roster. Give them Smart. Give them Langford. Give them Nate. I'm telling you guys, DeJounte Murray is the guy for the Celtics. They need to get him. They need to get DeJounte Murray. Point blank, period, man. And I know you're like, oh, wow, DeJounte Murray, that's not that big of a name. Excuse me? DeJounte Murray is one of the best point guards in the league. If you go look at his numbers, he's having a really good season. And he would be a tremendous acquisition for the Celtics. Or get Ricky Rubio. And why I point out Ricky Rubio and DeJounte Murray is because them two guys fit with the Celtics. Right? They will fit so well with the Boston Celtics. That's what the Celtics need. They need to get rid of Marcus Smart. I'm fed up with him. Guys, I'm sorry. I don't know why the Celtics gave him $77 million. I'll never understand it. And I'm just flat out I'm fed up with Marcus Smart. I've been fed up with him for years. They need to get him off the roster because he drives me crazy watching him. Jalen, his health is starting to concern me. And I asked a question. I think it was on Bleacher Report. I put in the Celtics community thing on Bleacher Report. I said, would you all trade JB for Lillard? And surprisingly, a lot of Celtic fans would. You know what I mean? Like, I got 7 comments on there, and 5 or 6 of them said they would trade Brown for Lillard. I don't know if I would do that as a Celtics fan. The only reason why is because Dame is older. He's 31, right? And Dame has shown signs this season of decline. You know what I mean? He's shown signs of decline. And that is pretty concerning, to be honest with you, with Dame, especially when I'm a little older. So I'm not sure if I would do that right now. To be honest. Pacers are rebuilding. Um, I'll talk about the Pacers because there's a lot of fascinating things with the Pacers too. Just one more thing about the Celtics. What we need is a point guard. I mean, that's what I'm trying to hammer down. And Celtic fans, don't blame Ime Udoka for this. You know what I mean? The Celtics' problems go way deeper in coaching. You know what I mean? It's way deeper than that. It's the roster. The roster's not put together right, as far as I'm concerned. Tatum and Brown, there's some disconnect there. You know what I mean? There's a disconnect. When I see them two play with each other, there's just something off. I mean, something is not right. You know what I mean? And I've been noticing it. It's a very, very scary trend, but I still believe in them guys as a duo. That's just me. I think if they get a playmaking point guard, a leader, I think they'll be fine. And now let me talk about Damien Leward, right? Because I have a lot to say about this, and I wish there was more people in the stream because I've been wanting to talk about this forever, and I might make an individual video on this because this needs to be said. The Portland Trailblazers need to trade Damien Leward right now. I don't care if Dame wants to stay there. They need to trade him right now. And here's why they need to trade him right now. His trade value will never get higher. He wants to be the highest paid player in the league at age 37. The Portland Trailblazers will not win a championship with him as their best player. And right now, as far as I'm concerned, even though Dame always comes out and says, "Oh, I'm committed to Portland," I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. I don't think he's all the way in on Portland. You know what I mean? I don't believe he is. You know what I mean? I believe he's bluffing, to be honest with you. I believe, see, what I think is going on with Dame, he's letting that loyalty and he's letting the fan reaction get to his head with this trade demand. Dame is too, I'm not going to say he's scared to demand a trade, but he's letting the fans get to his head. I mean, he's letting all the statements he made in the past get to his head about this. Dame, you know what I mean? I know you're not going to watch this. And you know what? I know. You ain't watching this stream. But Dame, if I saw you face to face and I'll give you advice right now, who cares what you said in the past? You need to do what's best for you and you need to do it right now. And the best thing for you to do right now is end the situation, go up to Portland's management and be like, look, let's mutually part ways. I had a great time here. It was phenomenal, but it's time for me to move on. You know what I mean? Because if I'm Portland, there's no way I'm paying Dame that much money at age 37. He's not gonna be the highest paid player in the league. No, he got to go. You know what I mean? If I'm Portland, he's gone. He's gone at the trade deadline because you can't pay a small guard that much money because exactly boards. You know what I mean? You're right. You're right, boards. What's going on, self-made? What's going on? You're right. Dame has been not that good this year. You know what I mean, to be honest with you. And I think it's concerning. And that's why I'm hesitant on trading Jaylen Brown for him. Because trading Jaylen Brown for Dame, I think if Dame comes here, I think it'd be Kemba Walker 2.0. You know what I mean? And the Celtics, I don't think that's what the Celtics need to do. Yeah. Listen, man. The Steelers, yeah, exactly, boards. They need to get off Dame. And since Self-Made brought up the Steelers, I'll talk about it real quick. The Steelers, they're a disgrace, man. You know what I mean? They need to get a new offensive line. The defense is absolutely garbage. And they need to get Ben out of there. Ben Roethlisberger got to retire. The O-line got to go. The whole defense needs to be reconstructed, and they need a new coach, a new defensive coordinator. I wouldn't fire Tomlin, but I would get rid of that defensive coordinator, man. The defense is done. The offense is horrible. The O-line is abomination. Just everything's wrong with the Steelers. Let me get back on track here with the NBA. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah, Dame. And Dame, as far as I'm concerned, if I'm Portland, I trade him. That's my final verdict on this. I move him at the deadline. I get as much as I possibly can for him because I already lined out all the reasons, and I'll say them again. You're not going to win a championship with him. He's not all the way committed to Portland. I don't think he is. Um, and what was the other reason? Oh yeah, you can't pay a small guard that much money. And on top of that, he wants to be the highest paid player in the league. Nope, I'm out. I'm out, guys. I'm out. At age 37, highest paid player in the league. I'm out. You're gone. He gone. I'm out. You know what I mean? That's what it is. You know what I mean? And Boards is right when he said you never pay a small guard that much money. You see what happened to Kempa. Oh yeah, let me talk about Indiana, right? Because the Pacers are in a fascinating situation here. They're trying to make Dame leave. Well, I don't care who's trying to make him leave. Portland needs to trade him because they're not winning with him. They're not winning a championship with Dame, and I'm not paying a small guard over $50 million a year and be the highest paid player in the league. Nope. Especially at age 36, age 37, I'm out. I'm out completely. You gotta move him, I think. Well, oh yeah, Indiana, right? And I think Miles Turner's gonna get traded because Miles Turner made some interesting comments today. He said that he's not being utilized right in Indiana, and he feels like a glorified role player with the Pacers, or at least that's how the Pacers are using him. And listen, man, Miles Turner, I told you guys when the season started. Do you all remember that stream I did way back when the season started? I told you the move that needs to happen. You know what I mean? I told you guys. Brooklyn needs to call up Indiana, trade Harris, and trade Claxton for Miles Turner. That's the move that needs to be made. You know what I mean? I told you guys that since the offseason, really. Brooklyn needs to trade Joe Harris and Nick Claxton to Indiana for Miles Turner. You know what I mean? That's the move I would make. And then other moves, I could see Golden State potentially trading for Turner. I think he'd be great there. The Bulls would, they got Vuk. They got Vuk. I don't think they're nah. Vuk is fine. Who else? Maybe the Hornets. Oh yeah, Charlotte. They need to make an offer for Miles Turner. You know what I mean? I'll tell you the two teams that need him the most. Brooklyn. I will say the Hornets, and I think Golden State can use them. You know what I mean? Self-made. Don't let me talk. Don't make me talk about the Steelers more, bro. You know what I mean? We're down bad right now. We're down bad right now. You know what I mean? We're getting our asses pummeled on Thursday Night Football, bro, in front of the whole world, for the whole world to see. The Steelers come out and get their ass pummeled. Oh man, now, oof. But Miles Turner wants to go somewhere and be a featured guy. He don't want to go to a team and come off the bench because that's where he would be if he went there. He would be a guy that came off the bench. Spurs beat Nuggets. I knew the Spurs were going to upset the Nuggets today. No Turner will be a power forward with the Bulls. I don't know. Let's look at. Hold on, let me look at this real quick. Let's see. And the New York Knicks are horrible too, guys. You know what I mean, Knicks are frauds. Absolute frauds. Well, all right, you've been spamming it. The 49ers, they'll make the playoffs. There you go. So stop spamming that. What I think the Lakers can do with THT Nunn in the second round pick, like I'm not sure there's a lot that you can do with that. To be honest with you, by boards. I heard Ticket TV. I was listening to a stream, and Ticket TV says the Lakers should trade AD to Minnesota for Karl Anthony Towns. I think that honestly, I thought about that trade, and for the Lakers' perspective, that trade actually makes some sense. I mean, Towns actually fits good with the Lakers. But Towns' defense is horrible too. You know what I mean? So it's kind of a that trade's fun to think about in theory, but I'm not sure if that's a fair trade. To be honest with you, right now, for either team. They will make the playoffs. Will. See, Anthony Davis. See, the thing that drives me nuts about Anthony Davis, and Charles Barkley said it best the other night, right? Charles Barkley was absolutely right about what he said about AD, right? AD really doesn't care like that anymore. I mean, I thought AD back in 2018 was going to be the best player in the league, right? But for some reason, AD just stopped caring like that. As soon as he won that ring, AD just backed it in, got the fat contract. Now he's not really playing that good, and it's concerning and it's alarming. I mean, and the fact that he took 4 threes is embarrassing. You know what I mean? Because he's not a 3-point shooter, and this dude is still chucking up threes. You know what I mean? It's not great. It's not good. And as far as I'm concerned, if I'm LeBron, I'm talking to AD. I'm like, look, dude, right? Do you want to be great? That's what I would tell him. I would tell him point blank, right? I'd be like, do you want to be great? Do you want to be an all-time great, or do you just want to be, are you just content with being really good? Because right now this is not good. And hey, did you all see that clip I posted earlier on my channel? Because I do upload shorts, by the way. Go check those out. Listen, did you all see Kuzma flip off that fan? Man, did you Kuzma flipping off that Pistons fan? That was funny. You know what I mean? And that brings me to this point, man. To be honest with you, Russell Westbrook and the Russell Westbrook trade, I don't think really any team really won that trade, to be honest with you guys. I don't think there's a clear-cut winner. You know what I mean? Like, Kuzma has not been that good. Harrell's been okay. And the other guy they got, KCP, he's still a streaky shooter. And the Lakers are a 500 team. You know what I mean? Who won this trade? You know what I mean? Surprised you haven't thrown away that sweater yet. Man, I'm riding die with my team, bro. You know what I mean? I know the Celtics stink right now. I'll ride and die with them. You know what I mean? We just need to make some changes to the team. Smart gotta go. We gotta get a point guard. That's what we need, bro. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm staying loyal to the soul of my team. You know what I mean? I'll never, ever, I mean, diehard Celtic fan for life, bro. Enjoy the live, bro. We'll make the playoffs. Come on, man. We're in the East. You know what I mean, we ain't in no West. We'll make the East. We'll make the playoffs. We'll make it. Wizards won this trade. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if the Wizards won the trade because Kuzma hasn't really done much. besides hit that game winner. Why did we trade Kempa? Because Danny Ainge dumbass gave him $35 million a year, and we had to get off that contract. That's why. You know what I mean? Because we had to get rid of Kemp. We had to get rid of his contract. He was getting too much, bro. You know what I mean? He had to go, and he was injured, overpaid, and just not good anymore. And you see what he is with the Knicks this year. You know what I mean? He's not even playing anymore. Wizards frauds. And oh yeah, Wizards. Hey, y'all clown the Celtics. Guess who we're gonna sign this offseason? You know what I mean? We're gonna sign Bradley Beal. You know what I mean? And when we sign Bradley Beal, it's gonna be a great day. You know what I mean? I can't wait for that day to get that Woj tweet and for it to say the Boston Celtics have signed Bradley Beal. Woo! That man. That's gonna be that. Now that's gonna be a great day. You know what I mean? Because get JB, get Bradley Beal, get Jason Tatum, get a point guard. You know what I mean? And fill in the rest of the roster with veterans. We're loaded then. You know what I mean? We're set. Man, no one knew everyone knew the Wizards weren't like that. I mean, literally everybody knew except for Wizard fans. The Wizards are inconsistent. I wonder though, what is Bradley Beal averaging this year? Let's see. Players are only overrated as long as they don't play for the Celtics. You call Bradley Beal overrated, but you want him on your team. Boards, you're not understanding the context of why I called him overrated. I called him overrated because I don't think Bradley Beal can be a top, 2 player on a championship team. I think Bradley Beal, if he's your third best player, I think he could be a championship team. You know what I mean? Really. I think Beal got to be your third best. And if Beal's your third guy, you're really good. The Rockets, yep. As soon as dude, because I was waiting to talk about this too. Jalen Green was literally the worst player in the league. You know what I mean? Like, it's facts. Go look at the stats. Go look at how horrific his stats are, shooting wise, percentage wise. It's awful and it's way below league average. As soon as he gets hurt, the Rockets start winning games, and now they're on a 7-game winning streak. You know what I mean? It's crazy, and they play the Bucks tomorrow at Houston, so that's pretty interesting to see. I think Jalen Green, bro. I think Green will be a good player in the league, but this season when he's played, Edwin, guys, you're only looking at highlights, right? With Jalen Green. That's all everybody looks at. When I say that, they're like, man, go look at his highlights. Oh, wow, look at that dunk he did. You know what I mean? How can he be the worst? Defense, embarrassing. Percentages, embarrassingly bad. You know what I mean? He's only had like 1 or 2 good games this year. You know what I mean? He has not been that good. And he's a ball hog. You know what I mean? You see what happens when he's out of the lineup. They start winning games all of a sudden. You know what I mean? Because you got to involve your teammates, man. He's a rookie. He'll learn. You know what I mean? I'm not saying he's going to be a bust. I mean, that's not what I'm trying to say. I'm saying when he's played, it hasn't looked good. You know what I mean? Like, if you guys watch the highlights, it'll look good. But if you guys actually, like, pay attention closely to what Jalen Green really is, he's not all that yet. I mean, he still has a long, long, long way to go before he's you know what I mean, before he's on that level. Steelers making a little comeback here. Now it's 29-14. Let's go, Steelers. Bro, the Steelers come back, bro. That would be so amazing. I don't think they're coming back though, but whatever. No one's watching the Rockets. Brown got to stay healthy. Yeah. Jaylen Brown's health is very, very concerning. And it's a problem for the Celtics. And that's just the way it is, man. And Jaylen Brown's been hurt the last 2 years. And I'm willing to give him until next year because the Celtics ain't doing nothing this year. But these problems continue to linger next year, then he got to go. Because for my franchise, I'm tired of injury-prone players. You know what I mean? I'm tired of them. Kyrie injury-prone. Kemba Walker injury-prone. I mean, it's like every time we get a good player, they're injury-prone, except for Tatum. Jason Tatum's the only guy that's not injury-prone. You know what I mean? Really, when it comes to all the stars we've had. And that's the way it is, man. You know what I mean? All the injuries, bro, have been just they've been killers, man. Westbrook is the best NBA player at getting turnovers, yeah. You see that Kyrie vegan vaccine? What? That was cap. Wait a minute. There's a vegan vaccine? Man, I know. What? Wow, that Leward, you caught me off guard there. I didn't know there was a such thing as a vegan vaccine. That's crazy. Where I get this hoodie? I think I got it at damn, where did I get this at? Might have been on I've had it for like a year. It's hard. I don't know. I really don't know. I forget. If I remember, I'll say it, but they really Kyrie Irving might be swayed to take plant-based COVID vaccine in works. Yeah, I saw it, boards. So wait, you guys are really trying to tell me that there's a plant-based COVID vaccine? What the hell? The hell's going on, bro? What in the hell? Oh. Woo! Hey, you Laker fans, bro! You guys better go to that Memphis Grizzlies Instagram page, bro. Woo! Whoever runs that Grizzly Instagram page, man, there's some savages over there. You know what I mean? Man, oh man. God. Oh man. That is funny. Man, Vogel's an idiot. Vogel and Nash are the two worst coaches in the league. Yeah, I remember them days, bro. When IT was carrying the Celtics, we had Jay Crowder. I can literally name that whole roster, I think. What do we have? We had Isaiah Thomas, Avery Bradley, Jay Crowder, Kelly Olynyk, Amir Johnson, Jaylen Brown, Tyler Zeller. I think we had some other dudes on that team. Oh yeah, that Jonas Jerebko. You know what I mean? That dude. That team was loaded, man. That team was hard. That team was a hard-playing, gritty team. You know what I mean? Like, that team was that team. I love that team, man. You know, that team meant a lot. What do you mean? I just named all the players that were on the team. What are you talking about? What the hell are you talking, bro? I was able to name Tyler Zeller, bro. I was able to name Amir Johnson, bro. If you can remember them names from a team, then guess what? You're not a bandwagon. You know what I mean? I remember all them players. Shit. Don't let me dig too deep in the bag, because I remember some other names from that team. You know what I mean? We had Jordan Minkey, right? We had Jared Solinger. We had damn. We had some bench warmers on. Well, oh yeah, that Jamie Young. We had him, I think. There's some other bench warmers on that team. Greg Monroe wasn't on that team. That IT team, he was on the team where Kyrie was on. He was never on that IT Celtics team. He was on he joined the year Kyrie joined the team. Damn. Who else was on that team? It was IT. It was Bradley, Crowder, Horford. You know what I mean? I almost forgot about Al Horford. Morris joined the year after too on that team. He was on the Hayward, Kyrie, Tatum, Brown team. And this was the year before Tatum joined the team. And by the way, thank you again, Brooklyn. Yeah, Marcus Smart was on that team. Yep. Terry Rozier was on it. Now these names are starting to come back to me. Smart was on that team. Rozier was on that team. That 16 Celtic team was great, man. You know what I mean? Playoff battles with the Wizards. Went to 7 with them. Won that game 3 against Cleveland. Yeah, I mean, that was great. Even though we got smoked in every single game afterwards. We were down 2-0 to the Bulls. Then Rondo got hurt that year, and we were able to win 4 straight games. Then the following offseason, we traded Crowder, we traded IT, we traded Bradley, we got Hayward, we got Tatum, we got Kyrie. Yeah, Crowder, fucking talking about boards. Crowder was on that team. And Crowder was actually really good on the Celtics. So don't talk to me about being a bandwagon. Crowder was on that team. I mean, IT and Crowder were literally traded for each other for Kyrie. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that nonsense. The Steelers scored again. What the hell's going on here? Bro, the Steelers really about to steal this game right now. They were literally down 29-0 like 5 minutes ago. Now suddenly it's 21-29. What in the hell is going on with the bro? If the Vikings can live, bro. Wow. The Steelers might win this game. The Steelers might actually win. Wow. Hey. Steelers, bro. Sheesh. If they could pull that comeback off, bro, that would be great. If the Steelers win, it'd probably be one of the biggest comebacks in football history, not just Thursday night football history. And I don't know why the Steelers went for 2. Why would they go for 2? That's dumb. And they didn't get it either. That's stupid. Why would you go for 2? What the hell is going on here, man? Why would you go for 2 on that play? Sheesh, man. Just stupid. So now we're down 9. But if we went for 2 and down 7, but I would have stopped him one more time and then went for 2. And scored and then went for 2. Browns ain't better than the Steelers. Fuck. Hell no. Steelers beat the Browns. The Browns are garbage. But the Ravens are even more garbage, so the Browns will win this weekend. The Ravens and Browns are both terrible. The Bengals right now are clearly the best team in that division. The Browns suck. They're not good. Baker Mayfield is horrible. And that's it. Baker was hurt that game. Well, since that game, he's looked like pure shit. Baker Mayfield, he's never been a good quarterback, bro. Baker Mayfield has to have everything right for him to be just a good quarterback. When there's a little adversity, just a tad, just a touch bit of adversity, he's not good. You know what I mean? Man, wow. All right, guys, I'm going to get up out of here, guys. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, man. Hit the notification bell, man. This was a fun stream, man. I have to start doing these more often. Yeah, man. All right, buddy. Peace.